At sunset, in the middle of Damascus, I go to Tansin. She's a woman who excels in writing, drawing, speaking, singing, and crafting destinies. I heard about her from my cousin, who went to her when she lost her blue-eyed gold necklace, and she asked for Tansin's help. Tansin had found the lost necklace at the bottom of the lowest depths, and brought it back with the help of her jinn assistant. I entered her always open door, open to those with good intentions and closed to those with bad ones. I sat down, and the only thing between us was the necessary smoke of the incense, which is soothing when inhaled. I said, "May you be blessed, Tante." She corrected me immediately and sweetly. "Lady Scene, please." "May you be blessed, Lady Scene. I came to you with a request. I heard that you're capable of fulfilling. I am pregnant, and I learned from my acquaintances that you can determine the gender of the baby. Therefore, I came to ask you to bring me a daughter, one whose beauty is like that of the moon and stars, her voice like the bells of the sky and the wind hitting the trees, and her attractiveness is like the sea if its waters are sweet, and her eyes are like the cutting sharp swords." Lady Scene asked, "Do you want play?" "Night." I said, "Yes." "Fine. Purify yourselves from the impurities of the world." I took off all the money in my pockets and placed it on the censer to burn. The blue jinn, the one with the good reputation, who had helped find my cousin's blue-eyed gold necklace, came and hovered around the room with unease. Lady Scene asked, "Do you have anything from the filth of the world that you haven't thrown away in front of me?" I replied, "No," and to make sure I searched in all my pockets. The jinn hovered around with unease. "Are you sure?" Lady Scene asked. "I swear by God." "No, I swear by myself that I do not own or hide anything," I replied. She believed. "Do you have enemies?" "Many." "Undress out in front of me, girl," she said. I slowly took off my clothes, as slow as the night of the sad. I turned around naked to expose my body and sat on the pillow on the floor without shame. Not any filth of the world on me. The blue jinn still hovering in unease. "Make your back straight, girl," she said. I made my back straight. At the bottom of my back, I had a precious gemstone, the size of a baby's thumb, pierced into my body. The light in the room tilted to shine on the jewel, and the blue jinn was relieved and calmed down. I saw confusion in Lady Scene's eyes, and I too was confused and did not understand what was happening. Determining the gender of the newborn is not one of the tasks of the blue jinn. Why was he there? "Don't move, stay exactly like you are," said Lady Scene, and disappeared, just as the blue jinn disappeared with her. I understood that they were in a meeting to understand the reason for the blue jinn's discomfort. I sat still like a mountain. The first few minutes were easy. The next few minutes were uncomfortable. The last few hours were torture. I could no longer sit like a mountain, for I am the wind and I am the trees and I am the seas and I am the sound. I stood up and began to sway to the rhythm of my exhausted breath. I heard the blue jinn annoyed voice again. The blue jinn came running, and Lady Scene followed him. They were not angry with me, but rather sympathetic. They had appreciated and sanctified my stillness all this time. Only when I moved did they know the reason for the blue jinn's discomfort. The blue jinn is responsible for the eyes. He is responsible responsible for the request to blind people or give them back their vision. He is also responsible for envy and hitting with the eyes, for treating those who are envied or hit with the eye. And that is why he was the responsible jinn for finding the necklace of my cousin, which has a blue eye. The goal of her necklace was to protect her from the jealous and the envious. Lady C's door has a small hall. This hall was not a source of annoyance for Lady Cin or her jinn, but when I came to visit her, the hall stretched so much that it removed all the walls and we were all exposed to the passerby. The light tilted towards the jewel on my lower back caused a reflection on the hall in an attempt to close it. I knew then that there was a peeper, so when I moved, the eye returned to the hall. In the blink of my eye, the blue jinn turned into a nail and rushed toward the hall and planted himself in the peeper's eye, hanging the peeper's head on the door forever and closing the room again, returning the walls. Lady Cin gave me a piece of paper with geometric shapes, letters and numbers drawn on it and told me that my request was granted and I would give birth to my daughter, Lail, in a room full of nails embedded in all four walls. Lady Cin stitched the paper behind the jewel and with her beautiful, thin, sharp, long, purple nails ripped out the other eye of the peeper and gave it to me to do with it as I pleased. The land of the abyss, or the lowest of the low. It is a place where everything is exposed, with no privacy or barriers to block the view, no clothes, houses, walls, or curtains. Everything is open and even intentions are revealed. The land of the abyss, or the lower depths, is a place that cannot be seen with the naked eye and is only heard of. No one can see it except for those who have been there and visited. And like a bathroom, as it is said, entering it is not like exiting it. The stories heard from those who have left it are all relying on and addressing their long and challenging journey from the bottom to the top, rather than describing what they have seen down there. Entering the lowest of the low is not difficult. Having an intention to go there is the first and most difficult step. An intention is not always a conscious, clear decision. It can disguise and come in different forms, such as weakness, loss, greed, passion, love, despair, frustration, excessive confidence, or self-centeredness, among other meanings, such as arrogance. Prophet Muhammad once said, through a very unreliable, untrusted source, and after going distraction is the devil's rosary. Listening to music with repetitive rhythm is a way of communicating with the devil, and if the heart beats for love or fear, the devil has a share of the beats. My suspicious uncle, always holding a rosary, adorned with silver, its precious stones rotating in a stingy hand. If the sunlight kissed it, light dances and gleams. If the moonlight kissed it, it absorbed the light and radiated. He chants his prayers with every beat he turns, whispering devotion. Subhanallah, 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 Alhamdulillah, 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 Subhanallah, 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 Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. He repeats and repeats, and as if he is forcing the prayers into his mind and heart, or letting it out to the seventh sky, just as I used to repeat the grocery list when I went out to the store. Chips, toothpaste, lemon, yogurt. 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 A changing list with every visit to the store, yet the prayers unchanged forever remain in their sacred rhythm and eternal refrain. I was aware of his sinister intentions, and he was too, but he tried to conceal and erase them by forcing his mind into an endless loop of prayers. Little did he know, with each repetitive call, Shaitan comes one step closer. Seeking refuge in Allah from Shaitan happens only once. If it is repeated, it singles doubt and opens the door to despair. Doubt is the opposite of certainty, and doubt is a key to the lowest of the low.